Alright, well, it says YouTube stream is live, but the mini player isn't working, so... Hope? We hope? I guess? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like everything's good to go. Alright. We're back. It is Celeste time. No one is here yet on Twitch chat, so I might wait to say some of my opening remarks. But yeah, we're back at it with some more Celeste. I don't have a ton of expectations for today, in part because I kind of have like a hard limit on the end of the stream, or not necessarily a hard limit, but there will be a point where I have to cut it off. I wanted to do this stream a little bit more afternoony because I have an opening shift tomorrow, and so it doesn't work super well to do streams at night when I have opening shifts. Especially if because when I do streams by myself, they tend to go pretty long, like past 11. Let's go, I had an early shift today. Woo! Rare footage, CD. Rare fucking footage. Oh, since you're here, I should mention, I spent a good deal of time, well, not a good deal of time. I messed around a little bit with the audio settings, so I think I should be coming through louder again. I think it was a mic positioning issue. I moved it around a little bit. I should be a little bit louder than I have been for the last little while. And then I turned down the Celeste audio because for some reason, well, okay, there's a good reason because it's epic, but the Summit backing track is substantially louder, I think, than a lot of the other BGM stuff for Celeste. And so I'll have to turn it back up when we get to a quieter track. But at the moment, I have turned down Celeste audio a little bit. So if I need to turn Celeste audio back up, or if I'm too loud now, or if I'm still not loud enough, just let me know. I'll mess around with it. Like the changes? Okay, cool. Well, with that out of the way, stream schedule. Tomorrow should still be Hollow Knight. I don't think there's going to be anything getting in the way of that. Though it might start... I really don't know. It'll probably start around the usual time. We are within striking distance of 100% Steel Soul. As long as I don't, like, majorly goof up the last, like, 2 or 3 bosses that I need to fight. I have decided with Hollow Knight that I'm gonna take the safest route possible, basically. I have picked out the 12% that I think will be the safest to do, and then I won't even unlock the true ending, so there's no, like, Radiance isn't even on the table. Because I'd have to do White Palace to do that, and while White Palace isn't, like, that bad, especially if you do it with Hive Blood, that way you can regen in between platforming goofs. It is, I think in general, I just want, because of how much of an endurance run this is, I think just going for the easiest path possible is the best option. And then, there is some stuff after I secure those 2 achievements that I might go back and do, just like topping off some achievements and stuff like that. But I think for tomorrow, I'm going to do the bare minimum required to see the ending. But we need another one called Notify Leo that he has no health and needs to use his goddamn soul. You're so right. Why didn't I think of this earlier? But yeah, we'll be taking a very a very safe way to get the final 100, the final 12% tomorrow. There are a couple of bosses that I need to fight, and then once again I need to refight the Hollow Knight, which is which isn't trivial, but hopefully it should go well. Hello, Azirib. We're back with Celeste. Okay, and that actually reminds me, let me finish announcing the schedule, and then we'll actually get to playing. Tomorrow is Hollow Knight, and then I think Monday night should be D&D, but let me text Kane real quick, because he's the only one I haven't talked to about D&D on Monday. Okay. Alright, so got the message. As far as I know, we should be doing a D&D Monday night, but I do need to just get one last confirmation from Kane. Setting that aside, Tuesday night, I actually don't, I have no plans after that. I have not finished planning anything after that. Yeah, we'll see. In general, though, Tuesday will probably be either Celeste or Hollow Knight, and Thursday will be whichever one I didn't... No, sorry, not Hollow Knight. Tuesday will probably be Celeste or Yakuza, and Thursday will be whichever one I didn't do on Tuesday. With that said, I think that's all the announcements I had. Put out a YouTube short last night. It's YouTube short Fridays now. I have next week's edited, I think. I think I'm satisfied with next week's, but I might tweak it a little bit more. So, it is ready, though. Yeah, that's about it. Let's get to playing Celeste. I know, I was so early, CD. It was crazy. Let's make sure to do this room a few times. Nope. Alright, well. That could have gone better. There we go. So what I am going to do is what I do all the time, which is I'm going to go through these later checkpoints and make sure that, I am well practiced on them. That way, in the event that shit goes belly up, at the very least, I'm well practiced on this stuff when I do get to it. That's the hope, at the very least. Nice. I think we'll call that good. Hello, Pumpkin! Welcome to the stream. I'll probably practice this one just a couple times. Just because every so often I have issues with it. It looks like this is going okay. Okay, we'll move on. I'll probably do this room a few times. It shouldn't be hard, but I have really goofed it up before, so... Nice. Okay, one more time. just looked over and saw VR. Well, welcome to the streams, VR. Ooh, I don't want to do that in a run. I feel like VR indie games is the chaotic evil of opening lines to a stream. What would Kane be for stream opening lines? Like, what is Kane's alignment for stream opening lines? Alright, cool. Yep, I'm okay with not practicing that one more. That was a little stupid of me, but that's okay. Ooh. Fortunately, delaying that second dash there seems to help. And I think this is one of those rooms where you get your, I'm gonna stop there, because I think your, that one does some weird checkpoint shenanigans. Hello, Zaf Gaming. Yeah, they absolutely are. I've been stuck on this one for a long time. We'll do this room one more time. That welcome to the stream VR had the energy of a parent who's just received a $300 bill for a plumbing leak after staying up all night to quiet a crying child. I adore how specific that was, CD. Alright. That should be good for there. I think I'm okay leaving. I'm gonna practice this room as many times as I can remember to practice it. Alright, well, if I had gone far enough left there. Oh, no! You know what? I think I know why I'm having a hard time practicing that room. And it's because every fucking time I get to it, like, there's no time to reset the room if you actually get it correct. Like, you don't know if you've gotten that room correct until the second it's over. That was odd. I feel like the timing was off at the end there, but I might be going crazy. Okay, I don't know what happened that first time. Well, I just woke up. Is it your sleep schedule that whack or just time zones? I have all checkpoints deathless on 7A, but my best with the golden berry. Yeah, that makes total sense. That makes total and absolute sense. Ugh, it's rough. My current record is partway through the ridge checkpoint, but I have not been making progress lately. I think I've made maybe a few rooms worth of progress in the last month or so. Part of that is possibly due to some controller issues I've been having, but that was clutch as fuck. Okay, I did not expect that to work. Alright, we'll call that good for this room practice. Yum. I got a coffee with me as well, because I was up early, so even though it's like mid-afternoon, I'm still tired as fuck. Oop, okay. You know, I had this thought. I think we've been doing Celeste Goldenberry stuff for like almost a year now. I feel like I started it end of last summer, so I think I need to just not be afraid to use that extra dash there. No reason to make that more difficult than it needs to be. I'm so tired. The last 2 hours of my shift were gathering. Yeah, that sounds... I don't like the sound of that. Nice. Imagine having to dry cards. This post was made by the Perpetual Drought Gang. I started the Golden Berries grind like 2 weeks ago and got all of chapter... And got all of chapter 1 and 2 and 7C golden. Interesting. I've just been going through them in order, so I've done goldens for 1A through 6A, and now I'm working on this one. And yep. And as part of the CD is Too Nice for His Own Good series, I do this a lot. Literally every time it's rained for the past. You do it to yourself, you do. And that's why it really hurts, is you do it to yourself. Just you. You and no one else. Nice. And, okay. That room seems to be going well. I've fucked up this room in runs before, a couple times, due to some stupid bullshit. Whoop. Nice. Let's do that a few more times. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess that's all we're practicing that. That was 2 pretty good attempts on it, though, so we'll call it good. I have lost runs to this room before, so let's take this seriously. When a singer stretches a syllable to fit more than one musical note. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I did not know what that meant, but that's good to know. Ooh, I thought it might not be low enough. Alright, we'll call that good. And I need to practice the fuck out of this room so that I don't choke the hell out of it next time I get here. Like, I literally just need to walk back and forth on this block. And somehow I can never get that done. Yeah, okay. I figured as much. Dude, did my controller just die? I've had this plugged in all night. What is this? Why am I failing to charge my controller so bad? Anyways. ADHD. Oh, I really hope that doesn't happen in a run. And we're dead. Hold on. Alright, just to get practice saving it. Hold on. I keep my controller plugged into my PC whenever I play, so batteries aren't a problem. I need to get a cord that's long enough for that. And so, as the opposite of that, basically every AJR song had to do it to them. The shade! Oh no! I mean, I think it sounds better when you have a bit more variety with, like, when you're changing notes in between and amongst syllables. Alright, we'll call that good. We'll just hope. Okay. Note to self. Dash, you fucker. PMP? What's PMP? Okay, this room isn't too bad, but I don't know. This room isn't too bad when I'm not stressed out. I have a feeling like I'm gonna get to this room in a run, and the nerves are gonna get to me. Because it's not bad, but it is a little... Same with this one. Actually, who am I kidding? All of these rooms are gonna get to me in runs. Okay, come on. There we go. Poor man's poison. Gotcha. That was weird. Anyways, moving on. Watch CD just be gaslighting you, Pumpkin. For the bingo squares. Nice. I swear I'm not, I swear to God. Nice. You're not fucking tricking me with that. Not after we just had a conversation about gaslighting. Yeah, I would, Holy shit, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that, VR. Seems like it. Alright, we'll call that good on this one. I don't feel like that's how I usually do that room. I mean, it worked, but, like, felt odd. Oh, that's how I usually do it. Come on, brain. That was just silly. The other time I played an FPS game with a coworker, he was really chill and nice guy, but on the game he was doing some of that. Really? Holy shit. Alright, well, I'm gonna hope I don't do that shit in a run. Wait, how was I doing this again? I swear to God, I forget every time I go here. Okay, I remember now, I just need to practice it. There we go. Except... Except don't let go until you finish climbing, you goober. Nice. It'd be so dumb if I died to this room in a run. Alright, we'll call it. There. Once I remembered the movement, it's pretty consistent. The type of... And the same day he hopped on the game with... Oh... Wow. Alright. This room's not bad when I remember it. Nice. And then uninstalled it. I refuse to download it. Probably for the best. Call that good. Nice. We'll call that good. I don't think that one's that bad. And then... Ooh, okay. I do actually remember how to do this room this time, but let's not do that in a run. Yeah, like that, basically. Call it good. And then... Okay, if I do that in a run, I'm literally fucked. Okay. Just gotta do that. Nice. Nice. Oh, I was... Okay, I wasn't far enough. I think the issue was I wasn't high enough, actually. Like, I didn't get enough height out of that. I didn't climb far enough up on the wall. Cool. With most of these practice rooms, I've been operating on a kind of 3 in a row rule, which is to say, if I can get the, if I can do the room correctly 3 times in a row, I'm probably warmed up enough on it. Cool. Alright. It's just the summit checkpoints now. I think I can probably not practice that. I'm going to practice this one because every so often I've had issues with this checkpoint. I'm going to just do this one extra time. Like that. Like, what the hell was that? I mean, fortunately, it's relatively easy to save this when it does goof up, but... Oh, I should have practiced that bottom section one more time. Nice. Okay. Alright, I remembered how to do that checkpoint the first time this time. I feel like in most of my previous practice sessions, I've messed that up at least once before I get it right. So I'm glad I actually remembered it this time. Come on. You can do it, Madeline. Okay. That's about good right there. We'll do that just one more time. This checkpoint's not that hard. Cool. This one I should make a bit of a point of. I should replay Titanfall 2 someday. Parisa's playing a ton of Titanfall 2 right now. It's kind of interesting. I was talking with him about it today. And he also recommended that I play it, play the story campaign on stream. So that might happen at some point. Because at this point, I've gotten 2 people tell me that. Or sorry, I've had 2 people tell me that. I was using a little bit of broken English there for a second. Oh, if I do that in a run. All I did, I just misinput the final dash. If I do that in a run, I'm gonna cry. Does he play on the North Star mod? I don't know. Alright, we'll call that there. Alright, imagine I do that in a run, I just walk off the edge of a platform. Actually, hold on. I don't have to imagine. It's happened before. What the fuck? Brain, come on. I'm not even actually messing up the checkpoints themselves. I'm doing stupid shit at like on solid ground. All right, there we go. We'll call that. Just a sort of blanket statement. There's a bit more chat messages coming through than usual today, so I haven't been responding to all of them. So if I miss your message and it's something you really wanted to let me know, feel free to just let me know to go back and look at it. Basically, the online service of the game fell to a DDoS attack. Oh yeah, Priest was mentioning that. Repeated attacks are keeping it wildly. The North Star mod is a fan-made server system that is more or less immune compared to the... Priest was saying he thought they fixed it. That's what he was saying today, is that he thought they had, he hadn't been able to play it in a while, but it seemed like it had been fixed. Okay. This checkpoint always makes me nervous. Like, I don't fail it super often, but, like, it does always make me nervous. Alright, well, I don't always fail it often. Proceeds to immediately dunk into spikes. Okay. I'll call that good there. Okay. Just preserve the dash when you can. Come on, brain. Nice. This one is definitely a checkpoint. I'm going to use the three times in a row test on. Ooh. I did not play that checkpoint how I practiced it at all, and somehow it still worked out, so I'll take it. But that was a little bit spooky due to my own goofiness. Okay, cool. If that happens in a run, I swear. I feel like I've been saying that a lot today. If that happens in a run, I swear. Oh, it's way more than twice, Pumpkin. Yeah, but if I have an audio processing disorder. One dude was upset that a Hearthstone-esque Titanfall game was gonna be made for the Asian market, got canceled, and killed the servers. What the hell? People will just go full evil mode for the strangest reasons. Alright, I think I've practiced that checkpoint 3 times in a row, but I'm actually not 1000% sure. Alright, that's a good save to be aware of. Yeah, fucking villain origin story looking ass. Okay, I'm gonna keep practicing this checkpoint then. Okay, that's better. We'll do it one more time. No, dumbass. Don't be stupid. Okay. Alright, this checkpoint isn't bad. But I'm going to practice it a few times, because, you know... Ooh, can I? No. Okay. Don't do that. No double dash there. There's not enough leniency in that movement right there. Honestly, if that does happen, I just need to try and fall back down, I think. If I get up there and I have 0 dashes, I just need to fall back down. Okay. The scariest part about that checkpoint is those final couple dashes right at the end. Everything else isn't bad. There is a little bit of leniency there, though. So if that happens to me at the end of a run, I will cry. Even if I recover it. Alright, this is... Of all the summit checkpoints, this is probably the one I'm most worried about. Okay. Okay. I'm definitely doing the, the 3 times in a row rule on this one. Okay. That needs to not happen in a run. That's literally me messing up the final, like, the final difficult dash of the entire run. Okay. And then one more in a row, and we'll call it there for practice. Just remember to do that dash low. Alright, cool. And then I am going to do this real quick, even though this is not a difficult checkpoint. Because it is right at the end, having some familiarity with it will be better. And I think I just need to take this slow as fuck when I get to it. Okay. There it is. Guess who just made 25k points? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. I'm very much in danger. Alright. About 45 minutes of practice in, and now it is time to see if I can make anything out of it. I mean, I felt like I was playing well during practice. That being said, I might have been slipping towards the end there. We'll see. Nice. I feel like these golden berry runs more often than not are about, like, minimizing the damage of playing poorly. Like, because, especially with this, it's so fucking long. Like, it's never, I'm never gonna be, like, it would take so much effort to actually be, like, consistent with all of this. Alright, and if I cannot... Jesus Christ! It's like every time I get to that room, my brain is just like, alright, how can we mess this up? How can we mess this up? Like, I feel like more often than not, I am playing to recover on that room. Okay, nice. Now time for my least favorite part of the run. I didn't like the timing there, but it did work. Nice. There's that one. Nice. Cool. We made it outside. Nice. Cool. Okay. I don't know what to do here. This is not at all like I practiced it. Okay. Wow. Okay. That... Woo! That was almost a disaster. But Ridge! Nice. Okay. I was a little worried about the positioning on that snowball, but fortunately I was able to react to it on time. Wow! That was not how I practiced that room. It's fine, though. Holy shit! We're through Ridge! Wow! Wow, okay. So, allow me to explain what happened there. My hands are numb. Like, they actually went numb. Like, I lost the ability to do precise inputs. Because my hands went... They're fucking tingly, guys. I just set a massive, distance PB, Kepler. Like, a huge distance PB. I unfortunately lost the run to a really stupid, to a really stupid mistake, because, my hands are going numb. I was... Even your own biology is working against you. You guys want to know what it probably is? I'm probably literally not breathing enough. Like, I'm probably we massively PB'd CD. Like, massively. We made it past Ridge and everything. We made it into Mirror Temple. But, I died, like, I lost the ability to do precise inputs. Because my hands are literally are numb. Like, I can't, I'm not even touching my controller right now because I'm waiting for feeling to return to my hands. I think I'm literally not breathing enough when I do those runs, and then not enough oxygen is getting to my hands. Or they're just, because I have to keep them still in the same position for so long, like it's, yeah, I did get the PV. It was good. It was nice. Wow, my hands are fucked. They get numb if you press up against the corner of your... that would make sense. Yeah, you're right, Zaf Gaming. I need to take some deep breaths. Yeah. It might be because of just the way I was holding my hands or something. God. Just thinking about it, I still had like a third of the run left when I died. Don't get me wrong. What I just did was very impressive. But, like, thinking about how much of this run I still had left when I died, like, that's insane. Oh boy. Really awesome though. Alright, let's try and get going. My hands are feeling a little better now. Okay. We're not... Let's hope that run didn't completely fry my brain. Entirely possible, but let's hope it didn't completely fry my brain. You know what? We're just gonna reset myself there. This is why I don't use a desk. So what I do is I have my forearms kind of resting on the sides of my armchair, and then I'm holding the controller in between right now. That's not always how I play the game, but doing it like this is great for keeping the hand steady, which is important in a run like this. And so when I'm playing more relaxed, I don't have my hands like this, but yeah, I just kind of have my forearms resting on the sides of my armchair. Have forearms, exactly. Ooh, that was odd. Glad that wasn't enough to kill me, but... Yeah, I'm just kind of having to remind myself to breathe every so often. Can I do this room without, like, almost giving myself a heart attack, please? There we go. Okay. I don't know what that was. I normally dash slightly differently in that room. You know what? We're just gonna reset it. Machamp. I just noticed that. I thought you were saying Machamp out of context at first, because I had lost the plot on what was going on in chat. And then I just noticed that you had replied to the forearms bit. Okay, can I... This is not... Okay, there we go. I was having a real hard time getting the jumps and timing and such to line up there. Nice. Oh. I thought I was about to walk off the edge there, and so I just stopped doing any inputs whatsoever. There we go. Jesus. I knew the timing there was going to be weird, but... I hate that room. I actually hate that room. I thought that thing was going to move faster. I thought that thing was going to move way sooner. That genuinely might be my least favorite room in the entire level. Like, I'm being so honest. Like, I'm not... That is not even a little bit of an exaggeration. And there's a lot of there's a lot of rough rooms in this level. But that is up there among the worst. It's fine. That's the type of room that makes me wish I had save states. That was a reference pumpkin? Oh, what the fuck was that? I'm gonna move on. Wow, I really wanted to almost lose that. I still live in, like, deathly fear that I'm gonna get to one of the later checkpoints and do the whole, like, retry instead of skip cutscene thing. Like, I pull out the menu just a little bit too early. I think, at the most part, I've trained myself to open the menu on a visual cue at this point. So I'm hoping that's not gonna... I'm hoping we've... Okay. Can I not almost lose runs to this room all the time, please? Like, genuinely. Can I not? What is... I assume that's a Destiny thing, right, Pumpkin? Newest D2 raid? Cool. Ah! Hold on. Let me fix my spacing. Let me fix my timing here. There we go. Sweet. I also hate that room, that last one that we just went through. Like, I've gotten way more consistent at it, which is real fortunate. But, like, I hate that room. I almost went too early there. Sweet. Now it's time for the worst room. Woo! Woo! Fucking... I just wiggled the joystick a little bit and prayed. That's genuinely how I made it through. Nice. Made it through that bullshit. Okay. Don't worry about it, guys. I didn't almost just lose that. That would be crazy. I would never. Oh, that was stupid of me. I realized I wasn't breathing enough. I was like, all right, come on, time to take a deep breath. But I took a deep breath at a time when I was like not quite done with something yet. Weird movement. Alright, we're fine. Oh, fucking hell. God damn it. Okay. Come on, bring it back. Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. Alright. We're okay. That was sketch as hell, but... Ooh. Sketch. Don't choke now. Yeah! Pass Ridge! Okay. And let's not do the bullshit I did last time, please. Fucking please. There we go. That's what I practiced. Okay. This could go poorly. Jesus Christ, I'm being stupid as fuck. Okay. Still a distance PB. Still a distance PB. That was one of the few rooms during 2500 that I was having trouble with before this. I think I manifested it, guys. I think that might have been my fault. I think I convinced myself in my head that it was gonna go poorly, and I just psyched myself out. But still, distance PB. Not the biggest one, only by a couple rooms, but considering how little progress I've had in the past, like, month on this level, I'm taking I will take anything I can get. Like, this stream I have made more progress in this stream than the last, like, 4 combined. Which is kind of a depressing thought in retrospect, but, like, better late than never, you know? I almost feel like there's a sweet spot where I failed at something enough times to not be rushing into it with blind confidence, or to not be super anxious going in. Like, I think dying at least once or twice to something helps me, like, calm my nerves when I get to it. Because the more progress I make all at once, the more anxious I get. Like, if I notice myself making a huge amount of progress all at once, the nerves just, like, really start to stack up. But I think there's, like, this sweet spot where I've died to it enough to not be overconfident or super anxious about it, but not so many times that I'm just, like, irritated by it. God, I'm glad I'm not messing this room up as much anymore. There was a period of a couple streams where I was losing so many runs to that room. And I don't... It was really obnoxious. Okay. It's fine. That's like... I've done that a couple times now. The more time I play, I just find more ways to mess up. That was a little funky, but it did work, so I'll take it. What? Okay. That leaves a bad taste in my mouth. That's just an instance of overcorrecting, though. I was doing that room too quickly. That was the issue for a while. And so I've been trying to just slow myself down a little bit, but I slowed down too much. Still, though, it got to hotel, and that's kind of what's... If I, from now on, am at the point where at least, like, 50% of my runs at least get to hotel, I would be way happier. Because dying to these first 3 checkpoints is such a drag. Uh-oh. I hope I'm not slipping. Please let that be a fluke. I haven't messed something up like that in a while. Alright, lock. Alright, come on. It's gone. No, 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 please. No. No. No, 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 no. Alright, come on. Okay. I'm gonna put the controller down for a second. We're gonna do the hokey pokey and turn myself around and shake out the hands and the nerves. Get a nice stretch in. Nice gulp of air. Oh, no. All right. Womp womp indeed. In 2K? Nice! Awesome! Okay. At least that room went well. Alright, and then don't fuck this bullshit up. There we go. And then just fucking Hail Mary, I guess. I hate that room. I hate it so much. Oh my god. I've like a 50% chance of making it through that room properly. And I would practice it more, but it's really hard. Like, because of how the save points are structured, it's really hard to practice it. Because you don't know if you've actually gotten it right until, like, just mere moments before the room transition. And so it's almost impossible to like, reset the room when I'm actually practicing. I could do, like, Chapter 3 segment practice. That might be a good idea for the start of next stream. Like, that might be a good warm-up thing. Like, I spend a little while doing Chapter 3 segment practice. That is the second time I have done that today, which is just weird. I mean, I guess, if nothing else, it's an early death. But I'd really like to stop having a bunch of early deaths. The other benefit of having more runs that go further is that I get longer breaks from these earlier sections. Like, it's just all good. Like, I genuinely think that if I can get... It's almost, when I actually start making progress, it's almost like a positive feedback loop. Because I'm seeing the earlier sections less, so I'm rushing them less when I go back to them, which means that I'm getting more runs later into the thing, which in turn, it just feeds itself. It's a positive feedback loop. As opposed to what's going on most of the time, which is I die early, I get more and more frustrated, I make more mistakes because I'm frustrated. I die earlier and earlier. God, there's so much of this that really just is all in your head. A big part of the challenge is just keeping yourself in the right headspace for a really long period of time. Or maybe that's just a me issue, but regardless, it's something that's challenging for me. Like, in a vacuum, all of this stuff isn't that bad. But, like, keeping myself focused, in the right headspace, like, willing to keep throwing myself at it, like, that in and of itself is a pretty big challenge. Alright, lock in for this room. I just tried something there. I don't know what possessed me to do that, but I just tried something and it seemed to work. Okay, hotel. There we go. God, getting the timing to line up there is such a nightmare. Cool. Time for the worst room. No, 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 no. Fuck this. Trying to decide if it's worth going to practice that at this point in the stream. I feel like if I go and practice it, it's just gonna get me out of my rhythm. You know what? It might be worth it, though. Okay, there's a lot more leeway on that second one than there is on the first one. Not that I shouldn't still be careful about it, but... Oh, there's a bird. Yeah. How the fuck do you do that? No, 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 no. Can I retry? Please, 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 please. Fuck. Alright, restart chapter. Let's not go too quickly. I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter that much as long as it's consistent. Just getting people on board with it. Nice. From Canada and just went, fuck you. Woo! Nice. Epic Path of Pain moment. Good job, Spurk. Yeah, see, there's so little time to react to actually succeeding on that. Nice. Good thing that was not in a run. That would have been devastating. I just want to be able to, like, practice this consistently, but... Hold on, restart chapter. Pumpkin's talking about Destiny. Trying to assemble a raid party in Destiny. The timing might be lenient enough to just, like, go right in and do that. Okay. I gotta not do that in runs. Holy shit. I'm trying to get... Yo, isn't Pumpkin also trying to get one for Salvation's Edge right now? Alright, I need to stop reading chat so I can actually finish practicing this, but... Jesus. Alright, come on, brain. Practicing this room is... I'm just trying to practice one thing, but because of the way the game is structured, it's really annoying. Okay. Nope. Any amount of side dash does not work for this. It's... Okay, you know what? I guess I'm... Consistency was marginally better. But that room still sucks ass. Like, there's just no two ways about it. That room just sucks. Alright, lock the hell in. I don't know what was up with that room, but moving on. Should stop watching so I don't spoil Celeste. Yeah, maybe. This is technically the final level. I am skipping a lot of the cutscenes and stuff like that, so that stuff won't be spoiled, but... Well, I guess this is the final level of the base game. There's still, like, Farewell DLC and stuff like that, but... Okay, I've been doing that a lot today. Let's not. Alright, nice little recovery there. Not that that was that devastating, that's just not what I practiced, and so I had to think on the fly. Ooh. I swear, that room is gonna be the... that room is gonna give me a hernia at some point. If it hasn't already. I came into that room transition with way too much momentum. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da. I almost skipped too early. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna do a devastating end of game skip right there. Cutscene skip. It's gonna suck. I already know it's coming. The question is when. There we go. Nice. One of these days, I'm accidentally going to do a wall bounce there, and it's going to suck, because I'm going to get flung right into the ceiling like a dumb idiot. Okay, come on. Brain. There we go. Nice. They're like... I knew it was gonna happen. Who else was trying? Is just Spurk. I don't know if they're still here. I also... I think you sent that message a while ago. Fuck that room. See, now the problem is that I'm thinking about it too much. And so I'm failing it more, like, back when I was Hail Marrying it, I just had, like, a 50% chance to get it right. Now I'm actively trying to think about it, which is only making it work. I don't think Spurk is in the Discord channel. Or in the Discord server. I'm not sure they would be able to find you. I'm still here, I'm just watching. Alright, awesome. Thank you. Thanks for the good luck. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't know what the hell was going on in that room, so... Moving on. Spurk is in the den. Oh, they are? Oh, you're right, they are! I forgot about that. They are, aren't they? Oh, that window is really small, actually. That is tech... I just need to... Okay. It's... I fixed it, but that was weird. Alright, I just noticed myself starting to become a shrimp. Get the posture back. Get the gaming posture back. I was too focused on getting the gaming posture back, everyone. That's on me. That's my bad. Ah, no! Not that mistake again. No. Alright. I gotta not do that again. It is dark times indeed if I'm making that mistake again. Ooh, what the hell? I dashed way earlier than I normally do there. Whoop. There we go. The volume for the game... yeah, compared to previous streams, the game volume is lower. I was taking a look at the volume levels, and the game volume was like 80% as loud as my voice was, and I think that's probably too high. If it's too quiet, I can bring the volume back up a little bit, though. I think it was fine before. Okay. I've gotten mixed opinions on it. So I was trying it out. CD said he liked it the way it is today better. Yeah. Audio balancing is a struggle, honestly. Whatever that was. No, CD likes Celeste's music. Oh, you're probably just trolling, aren't you? Yeah. The positioning was a little weird. I was a bit lower than I wanted to be for all of that movement. I mean, it did work out. Alright, hold on, lock the fuck in. Surprisingly enough, I did that. That's the second time I've done that, and it was consistent both times, so I might, like, go back and practice at some point and just do that room a bunch of times with that movement. Because it might actually be more consistent than what I'm trying to do right now. I've got like 2 mid-air dash stalls at the moment, which kind of works, but is not what I want it to be. Nice. There we go. Yep. Hold on, actually. Alright. I had to check the time for a second, because I can't go, like, I don't have, like, unlimited time on this today. Nice. I think I might have an idea on how to make that more consistent now. Not fully fledged, but I think I might have an idea. That was odd, but we'll make it work. There we go. Been a minute since I got back to Ridge, but I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're back at Ridge. And God, this is the stream where I've undeniably seen the most of Ridge, which is a good thing. I don't want to talk about that. My brain skipped like 3 steps. But I don't know why, but my brain just skipped a ton of steps and I'm dead. That was... Alright. That was whack. There we go. I still gotta... I don't... You can try, Pumpkin. I just don't really want to. Maybe someday. That was almost a goof. Don't get too comfortable, brain. Oh, that is so much better than what I was doing before. I found that strategies where you can dash directly at those, the springboards tend to be better. Go to sleep. It's 1:40. Yeah, you get some rest. Get some rest. But thanks for dropping by all the same. Hope you have a great evening. What time is it? Almost 6? Okay. I've got a little bit more time, just not a ton. I realized what my mistake was, like, right as I made it. I pressed the jump button, and I was like, oh no, I'm at the wrong part of the cycle. And then I just started falling. I was like, there's no... The ground is no longer safe. God, I hate those things. I'm at Burgerville getting my burgered. Nice. Nice, as a weeb. I was actually too tight with the movement there. Haven't done that one in a while. Hey, what got you into Celeste? I'm assuming I'm gonna answer that question because I think that's what you were trying to ask. It was a bunch of my friends had played it and said it was really good. I don't know how they got into it, but yeah, as a recommendation. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Love autocorrect. Yeah, no, it was a recommendation from friends. There's also, the other aspect to it is, I'm really big into Hollow Knight, and there's a fair bit of crossover between the Hollow Knight and Celeste fandoms or communities. And so, being in online communities dedicated to Hollow Knight, I often would see a lot about Celeste as well. Finished Hollow Knight. And the DLC? Yeah. I have all achievements on Celeste. Now I'm just going back and doing the Golden Berries as an extra challenge. I am also pretty far along on all achievements on Hollow Knight. I've beat the game already, and now I'm just kind of going back and cleaning up achievements, which is actually something I do on this channel as well, and in fact will be doing tomorrow night. I'm doing a Hollow Knight Steel Soul run, which means deathless, basically. So not damageless or anything, kind of like the way Celeste is, but it's a much longer run. Like it takes, and I'm doing it 100%, an 100% Steel Soul run, which is an achievement. And it's like, you gotta go like 10 hours of gameplay without dying, if you're fast. And I play pretty quickly in Hollow Knight. And I know the map really well, so... Yeah, I need it. I'm at about 88%, I think, right now. So, we're close. Yeah, to be honest, the farther I get into the run, the more anxious I get. Which I suppose only makes sense, because, like, the farther you get into a Steel Soul run, the more you have to lose. I'm working tomorrow. No, Pumpkin. Depending on how long it takes me, you might be able to see the very end of the run. As I said, I've got 12% left, and I've sort of routed it out so that I can get the safest 12% possible. Alright, let's not die to some stupid shit in hotel again, please. I swear, one day I'm gonna try and do that too quickly and it's gonna turn into a wall bounce and I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I stream everything on both YouTube and Twitch. So I multi-stream basically everything I do. How long did it take me to beat Celeste first time? I don't know, it was like in the 10 to 20 hours range, I think. Probably closer to 20. But that was only through the Summit original time. It took me closer to like 50 to 60 to get through Farewell. I am just sort of... I can tell that my stamina's running out because I'm making all of these dumber mistakes again. But I really would like to get like one more PB before... Like one more distance PB before I call it quits. Especially since I have been playing as well as I have today. Well, for the first like half of the stream. I've been doing a little bit worse lately, but I have actually made some progress in figuring out some of the tougher rooms that I used to sort of leave up to chance. Took me 2 days to beat the game to Summit, but 24 hours total. Oh, yeah, no, I was much slower than that. I'm not, like, actually typically all that good at 2D platformers. This was not a game I was naturally very good at. The only reason I'm able to play the way I am now is just because I put a lot of time into it. Like, I think I'm at over 150 hours in the game. But hey, that just means I got my money's worth out of it, you know? I think Pumpkin was trolling when she sent that CD. I kind of figured you had to leave because I was like, I've not seen from CD in a while. Also, I've been in hell trying to make my OBS capture not look like shit. Rest in fucking peace. OBS can be whack sometimes. I have spent hours debugging the stupidest shit. I think I've mentioned this before, but it bears repeating, so I'll bring it up again. In the SVE footage, there is this very unique issue that I was having, and it's become very, very apparent in retrospect, But there's this really unique issue with a lot of the SVE footage where the game and Discord audio lags way behind my microphone and the visuals. And so what this means is, one, the game visuals are not in sync with the audio. Which is to say, like, I will do something on screen and the audio cue for that happening will play like a second or two later. The other issue it causes is it makes it sound like I'm either talking over or responding to statements that other people make before they're said. And I was having that issue for the longest time. In fact, I was still trying to figure out that issue, like, in the early parts of the, like, Katawa Shoujo days. What I ended up having to do at one point to fix it was to literally put a negative delay on some of my audio. on some of the audio sources. It was the weirdest shit. Fortunately, I haven't had that issue with this computer yet, or at least I don't think I have. But, that was hell. Yeah, I had to do a negative audio delay. What it basically means is when you put a negative audio delay in, the system just knows to do a positive delay on everything else to match. That's what it does. But I've made numerous improvements to my audio setup since then, which I think have largely figured it out. Yeah, like, negative audio delay doesn't... That's not an actual physical thing. Yeah, no, I'm just breaking the laws of space-time to get my audio to line up. Classic Leo Arcturus moment. No, it's handled system side a little differently. But like, it just took a lot of finagling with my audio to eventually get it to work itself all out. But yeah, if anybody's ever watching SVE and it sounds like I talk over people a lot, I promise, don't get me wrong, back then the Empire's gang just talked over each other a lot to begin with, but a big part of the issue was because of those audio delay things that I couldn't figure out back then. It is unfortunate, because there's actually some really good jokes in SVE's history that I've had to, like, entirely cut, because they become completely, the audio delay makes them completely incomprehensible. That's just the issue with working with old footage like that. Oh god, I am really slipping. Eek. Since I don't know if I'm gonna mess something up, I guess that's a valid way to do it. Not the most efficient, but... Alright, what time is it? It's almost 6. Okay. I'm gonna give it just a little bit longer to see if my skills come back, but if they're not coming back, I'll do my whole issue and ultimatum, like, this number more of runs or something like that. Because I think there's a good chance my endurance is just tapped out for the day. Which I'm, like... I would totally like to have made a little bit more progress, considering how well the beginning of the stream went, but, It's in the long run, it's totally fine. Like, we made some great progress today, so even if I can't bring it back here in the last, like, 15 minutes to half an hour, it'll be fine. Yeah, my thing is that my gameplay looks good, but the capture loses a bit of quality, which is weird because I've matched resolutions and have put it and then a little bit more quality is lost when I test these clips on YouTube. Couple things to look at, CD. First off, you want to figure out what encoder you're using it on, because you could be encoding on your CPU instead of your GPU. And if you're doing that, you might want to switch to be encoding on the GPU, because oftentimes the CPUs aren't as good. There are some computers that can handle encoding on the CPU, but sometimes, depending on the specs of your computer, you might want to try out encoding on your GPU instead of your CPU. I don't know how else to describe it. That's just the terminology that we have collectively decided to use. The CPU is the CPU is the central processing unit that does most of the computations in a computer. The GPU is the graphics card, basically, which is kind of like a supplemental CPU specifically for visual outputs, and often high-intensity visual outputs. And so in a lot of computers, the GPU is going to be better at rendering video than the CPU is, and so it's worth encoding, and what encoding means is basically making the frames for your video file. It's going to be worth encoding with the GPU instead of the CPU. That was actually the issue I was having with Lethal Company for the while. GPU is like the graphics card. Well, I was using an acronym, so... And you did give me crap for using a bunch of words. So I was just trying to explain as thoroughly as I could. Sometimes I take for granted how much other people know about computers. Wow. Okay. I know the words, but there was a lot of them. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, CD, if you're still here, one other piece of advice. If you're testing, like, clips and stuff on YouTube, oftentimes the SD processing will finish before the HD processing, and so you might be just getting the standard definition version of your final video and not the HD version. Which is why you might be noticing quality downgrades on YouTube. My brain's smaller than a goldfish. Alright, let's see if I can lock in. I'm getting pretty close to just issuing like a 5 runs left ultimatum. Yeah, so YouTube processes the standard definition of whatever you upload first, and then it will process the HD version. And so with a lot of the like SVE episodes, the HD processing takes hours before you can even see the video in HD. And so depending on the length of the clip, like when I'm uploading YouTube short stuff, the HD processing generally finishes the HD processing generally finishes by the time I'm done writing the description and stuff. But depending on the length of the video, you might just be seeing the standard definition version of it, depending on like when you clicked on it and that kind of stuff. Because YouTube processes standard definition before HD. Yes, bitrate. Oh, that's another thing you might want to do, CD, is alter your bitrate. Back when I was first doing content, like this is back in the Mr. Gaming Lion days, I was having this nasty issue where my footage just looked like crap all the time. And the solution to that ended up being to increase the bitrate. There's a whole multitude of things it can be. Bitrate is one of them. For streaming, I like to use variable bitrate centered at like 4,500 bits, and then like with a tolerance of like up and down 1,500. That's because you're too high. At 30,000, that's like too much bit. That's too high of a bit rate. You don't really need. I'm running this on like 4,500 bit rate. Median right now. Gotta go, see you later unless stream ends. Okay. See you later, VR. Yeah, my streams have the average bitrate set to 4,500. I think for the streaming I do, I need a minimum of like 3,000 bits, a minimum 3,000 bit rate to maintain smooth footage. So I set it higher than that at 45 and give it like a tolerance of up and down 1,500. So there's a chance that your bitrate is too high and your computer just can't keep up with it. Or, as I said earlier, you might want to try encoding on the GPU instead of the CPU. In terms of OBS settings, those would be the things that I recommend looking at first. And then, as I mentioned, the YouTube could just come down to the order in which stuff is processed. I was doing really good at this room earlier, but I've kind of lost my ability to do this for some reason. Alright, I think it's better when you go and it's further... Yeah. I might have finally figured that room out. Nice. Can we make it back to Ridge? Can we make it back to Ridge? We can make it back to Ridge. Nice. Big ups. Now we gotta just not fudge Ridge. I have died to this room a couple times now. Though I think at this point in the stream, I I spent so long not getting to Ridge that my practice has kind of worn off. Like, it's not as fresh in my memory as it was before. Okay, that's weird. Okay. That room went real weird, so I'm glad that worked out in the end, but that was odd. Nice. Alright, let's not fail this one. Sweet. Cool. Sweet. Just one more room in Ridge. Epic. Alright, that is 3 runs to, to Mirror Temple today. Which is a huge step up from from previous streams. Ooh. Nice. Blah, 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 blah. Getting a little nervous. Starting to forget the practice. Alright. This is our current distance PB. So we just gotta not fuck it up. You know how it is. Technically, guys, that is like a few that is slightly higher than I made it last time. That is technically a distance PB. Technically. By, like, pixels. Alright, I'm on 3 more runs mode now. 3 more, that's what I'll say. Hopefully that one right there will give me enough juice to go a little further, but we'll see. I have not done any of the bingo this entire time. See, would you mind taking a look at the bingo and seeing what I've missed so far? Like, I've not even touched the bingo. Which was probably good for focus, but, like, still. How about this? 3 more runs or a PB. If I PB, I'll stop early. This is not savable. Yeah. Alright, 2 more. If I mess up that first dash, I just need to stop for a second and collect my bearings, to be honest. Blech. Hello, Luca. Welcome to the stream. I'm actually kind of towards the end of it, but glad you're stopping by for at least a little bit. I have issued an ultimatum. I'm doing 2 more at this point, including this one, Golden Berry runs, and then I'm gonna call it a day. On the off chance you don't know, Golden Berry runs are basically deathless runs of this game. This is my first time here. I see you. Yep, 7A. It seems you do know how Goldens work in that case. I've done the first 6 A sides so far, and that's all I've done Golden Berry wise. I've just been kind of doing them in order. Which is not necessarily how their difficulty ramps up, but... Do you ever do a full speedrun of the game? I don't speedrun Celeste, for the most part. Well, no, I don't speedrun Celeste. I've thought about it before, but the amount of time investment I think I would have to put into to really learn the tech is just a bit too daunting. Oh, I fucking hate Chapter 3. Collected 4 golden berries. They were all A-side? Yeah, makes sense. Technically speaking, I think the C-side golden berries are pretty easy. Just because of how short they are. Okay, we're just gonna try that again. Oh, hello, Azuib. Need to replay Celeste because I haven't in such a long time. It's a great game. It's just a lot of fun. I do this mostly just once per week, which means I make progress on the Goldens really slow, but it helps me, like, pace myself, so I think all in all it's a good setup, but... And this room sucks. Not that one. That room doesn't. This one is a little irritating. Do you know what the Celeste... I do know what the Celeste 202 run is. The Celeste 202 run is insane. I literally cannot imagine. A 202 run is going from the start of the game and getting all berries in the game, including Goldens, in a single segment. Do not go into Celestial Resort at 3 a.m. Mr. Oshiro will try and make you stay for as long as you can. Yeah, but when you get comfortable... Maybe. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get comfortable doing Goldens. Do you know what I mean? Goldens require a level of consistency that just comes with obscene amounts of time put into the game. And so, like, I can sort of brute force it. Like, I'm decent enough at the game that with steady practice and just doing a lot of runs, I can brute force it and eventually get a run that will go all the way through. But runs like that just require an absurd amount of consistency. If I try a 202 run, if it happens, you'll be the first to know. Alright, by the way, this is my last planned run for the day. It'll be a little bit of a shorter stream by the end of it. Not really. We're already at 2 hours, 40 minutes, so it's not that short. But we'll be ending just a little bit early, basically. But I can tell... Golden Chapter 9. Alright, because of how... I'm doing another one just because of how much I hate that. I'm not gonna let it end there. Golden Chapter 9. I mean, that is kind of the end goal of this, but I think it's a very long ways out. As I've mentioned this a couple times, but I really only do this like once a week or so. Not only because... Not just because I don't want to, but also because it just helps me pace myself better and, like, avoid burnout. Like, it means that I make progress pretty slowly, but the trade-off is that I kind of avoid burning out on the game. Alright, well, these are ending spectacularly. I want my final run to not suck that much. Hold on, guys. I know I said only a few more, but those were two just miserable fails. I can't let it end like that. Chapter 4... Hold on, I can't read that right now. Give me a second. In my opinion, Chapter 4 is not bad. It's actually sort of good. Do I like puzzle games? Yeah, I do like puzzle games. Chapter 4 is fine. If I'm talking from a casual perspective, Chapter 4 was fine. I do feel like the plot started to get a little derailed as... I feel like Chapter 4 is the chapter with the least plot relevance overall. Like, it looks pretty. The snowball and wind mechanics can get a little bit annoying sometimes, but it does look pretty. It just doesn't have anywhere near as much, like, plot relevance as some of the other chapters do. Gorogora? Interesting. I'll try and remember to take a look at that. I obviously can't right now because I'm in the middle of a run, but... What the fuck? I keep going. These are going really bad. I don't want to end like this, but these are going, like, really bad now. Alright, let's see if I can repair my brain for, like, one more good run. Oh, fucking hell. It's not working. It's not working. What is happening? My brain is dying. Alright. I need to make the call at some point because... Oh, God. Nope. There we go. In Minecraft with parkour. I did not know that, but you know, having heard about it now, I'm not surprised. Oh, okay. I am going to stop reading chat for one final run. I'm just not going to look at chat. Feel free to send me chat messages, and I'll take a look at them here in a second, but I think I've gotten to the point where I can't multitask anymore, so I'm going to just try and shut up and lock in for one final run here, and then that's going to be it. Yeah, no, feel free to keep sending chat messages. I just need to focus on the game for just a little bit, and then I'll respond to them all here in a moment. Sometimes I can multitask, sometimes I can't, and I think if I want another good run, I just need to not try and multitask. I can do. I'm gonna try. Alright, locking in. See you on the other side, everyone. Saved it. Doing some weird stuff there, but I saved it. Wow. These are some insane near chokes. I just didn't hold right for long enough. I've done that twice today. At that exact moment. Alright. I'm clear. My endurance is completely gone, so I think I'm gonna call it there. As unfortunate as it is that we didn't make more progress, that was still like I made more progress in this stream than I have in the last like 4 before this combined. So we'll take it, honestly. Made it all the way up to 2,500 meters. When will I be able to watch you again? Alright, well, let's actually go into that. Stream schedule. In all likelihood, I will be streaming tomorrow night, Hollow Knight. I only really do the Celeste once a week. Not all. I'll get into that in a second. I'll be doing Hollow Knight tomorrow night. Most likely. I'm almost positive about that one. Monday night, I will probably be doing a D&D session with a group of friends. I often do collaborative stuff with them on this channel. And then next week, Tuesday and Thursday. On Tuesday, I will most likely do either Celeste again or Yakuza. I play Yakuza 0. That's another thing I do. And whichever one I don't do on Tuesday, I will probably do on Thursday. That's about as far out as I've planned for the stream schedule. What time streaming? I generally... This stream is a bit abnormal. I usually stream at about 7 to 8 at night my time, which is Mountain Time Zone. So that's when I usually stream. 7 to 8 Mountain Time is when I generally stream, but sometimes when I'm trying to cram stuff in, I'll do afternoon streams like I'm doing now. I can't do them for as long, and there's more of a risk of something getting in the way, so I usually do the nighttime ones. But yeah, that's the general stream schedule for the next little bit. I usually keep people updated, because my schedule is quite variable. I try and keep people updated on a stream-to-stream basis of like what the next like 3 or 4 are going to be. Alright. Well, thanks to everybody who dropped by today. I really appreciate it. Luca, Kepler, you guys are first-timers. Zaf Gaming as well. Spurk, a bit of a returnee. And then Azeweeb, CD, VR, Pumpkin. I think that was everyone on the Twitch side, but if I didn't mention your name, I appreciate you none the same. I'll be there for Hollow Knight. Awesome. Love to see you. I do have a Discord server. I don't have it... Actually, if you just go to the channel that this is being streamed on, I think it's a link. I think it's a link on this channel. And I usually send out an announcement when I'm going live. So, yes, I have a Discord server. There should be a link on my YouTube channel. But yeah, once again, thanks to everybody who watched. If I didn't say your name, I still appreciate you. And even if if you didn't chat, I appreciate you all the same as well. So thank you all one more time. Really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao!